Okay, so I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. So yesterday, I wasn't really uh, expecting Jai Opetaia to win against Myers Brightis, and in fact, I was picking Myers Brightis to win. But yesterday, I became a new fan of Jai Opetaia. That kid is good. He got the power, he got the boxing skill. I can't believe he outboxed Myers Brightis, the 37-year-old veteran, and he did that to him. Was really a fantastic work, and I think, and I do believe that this guy could be an international boxing star. I honestly do believe that. Anyway, I'll tell you more about how I feel about this guy, but he got a new follower here coming from the Philippines. Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It does help when you get when you get fans rooting for you in the comment section, trying to engage with me. Anyway, this is just a quick update, quick live update. I don't have to edit things, but I do wanted to share my opinion about Jai Opetaia, the new champion, and a lot of changing of championship. Yesterday, of course, our own very own Filipino fighter Rene Marcuarto failed to defend his belt as well in the hometown of Mexico. But that's a different story. I'll be talking about that later. Myers Brightis also failed to defend, and he visited Australia. But there's no controversy there. It was clearly a Jai Opetaia show from the first round when he was outboxing Brightis. And although it was a close fight, it wasn't an easy win. Jai actually also accepted a lot of punches, and at one point he got clocked. He There's a big shot overhand right hand on his head, and he was composed. And for a guy who does not have that experience on a high level kind of boxing, it's not to say against Jai, but if I look at the box rec, this is the first 4-star, 5-star fight that he got, and let me just show that to you, so you understand what I'm trying to say. Because I wasn't really a follower of Jai until today, so I'm gonna be following his career moving forward. I'm gonna be jumping into the bandwagon. That's what it is. So let me just scroll up and show you this one. So let me just remove this advertisement of my shirt from the Philippines. You can buy it through Shopee. So let me remove it. So Jai is 22-0, 17 of the wins coming from knockout from Sydney, but he has a Samoan heritage. And if you look at this, if you look at the fights of Jai, a lot of one-star fight. Some of them doesn't have a stars even. And this is the biggest fight that he has. So quite impressed. And a lot of people saying that knows Jai, don't be surprised. So, but I got surprised. I didn't really know if Jai would be able to outbox a good boxer like Brightis, but he did. And here's what I want to see. I wanted to see Jai Unify right away. I mean, he has fairly. It's not a lot of fights on his record, in his professional record, but I think he's ready. And the cruiserweight isn't that popular. I mean, to be honest with you, the cruiserweight division isn't that popular. Do you know who's the champion of the cruiserweight? At least in the Philippines, is not that. I think the big fights, not unless it's Tyson Fury or Saul or Canelo Alvarez, we watch them. But fights that in the cruiserweight that usually happen, not in the U.S., somewhere in Europe, now in Australia. So this is a big thing for the Asia Pacific region for the for boxing in the cruiserweight. So I think Opetaia could make it big and could represent the Asia Pacific region. And I do wanted to see him get it on with the Makabu for the WBC, or the Lawrence Okoli for the WBO title. Those are the two fights that I want to see him fight next. But again, so I got a lot of Filipino fans watching me here. So I would like you guys to take a look at Jai Opetaia. We've always looked at smaller division fighters, but this guy is really good. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm getting a habit of updating live, doing a live updates in the morning. That's where I'm more active. Later, I'm gonna be doing UFC 276 commentary. But let me just share to you some updates about Jai Opetaia. So I'm a new fan of Jai. So I want to just read a few comments before I leave you guys. And please, if you like my updates and if you want to know more about Filipino boxing, sometimes basketball, sometimes mixed martial arts, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let me read a comment from David. Shout out, Idol. Edward Marcus, Lods Puro Patalo Pinoy Magsayo Hilaw pa. Okay, congrats Opetaia for the upset, WBA. Okay, what can you say about Filipino all defeated? Last one is Magsayo going to the fight season Vargas. I'll have a different recording for that, but I have to say goodbye for now. And watch out, I'll be doing a bunch of quick updates this morning. So my name is Pow. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you on my next video.